What is up here, YouTube? This is the Merman Master coming at you guys from the Team Time Riders YouTube channel, and we're back again with the one and only
Dark Magic Ian.
That's right. And Dark Magic Ian has been very, very busy lately. He just most recently went to the ARG Circuit Series event out in Worcester, Massachusetts.
I didn't do very well, but I had fun.
Yeah, he came in third from last.
No comment.
Yeah.
I was playing Element Sabers, okay?
He was playing Element Sabers in the deck, so he was trying to meme around and see how.
I was just memeing on people. It was fun.
I think a lot of people ended up whatever.
Like, there was actually Dan DeMore. He came up to me and he told me, he's like, dude, there are people over there talking about like, oh my god, he ripped 4 cards out of my hand.
That's right. You know, one does not simply win an event with Element Sabers. One must meme. But we are not here featuring that Element Saber deck today. So this is.
I think this channel's had enough Element Sabers for now.
Yeah, this had enough of Element Sabers for now. You guys can, of course, check out some of Dark Magic Ian's deck profiles that he did have that Element Saber.
You need to make a playlist for me and Earl.
Absolutely. Earl has been asking for that playlist for a long time. I don't want to start that playlist unless I get all
of his decks, all of his like 20 million decks.
Well, not in that, but like I want to get him to do like a video introduction to tell all of his fans, because you guys know, like you guys love Earl. You know
Earl is like the star of this channel.
The deity of this channel. Like you guys know him, you guys love him. I want to have like him announce the his playlist.
It's a good idea.
So
I can help you out with that.
Eventually when it happens, cameo by Dark Magic Ian, but we'll see when that happens, when it does. Anyway, guys,
it will happen in the future, though.
In the future. Without further ado, guys, we have a special deck profile here today. The reason we mention the ARG is because Dark Magic Ian picked up much swag from the ARG, and you're about to see it all right here. Everything that you're about to see has been picked up at this ARG. And very, very cool.
It's a Blue Eyes deck.
It is a Blue Eyes deck, and take a moment to show us this playmat.
This is the Electromite playmat you get for tournament entry.
Yeah, so ARG has had a lot of different playmat designs, but this is actually the first one that I would consider actually thinking about purchasing. Like they did a really, really
very
good
nice
job.
mat.
It's a very, very nice mat.
It's very well made too. It's got like rubber on the bottom.
Never seen.
It's not like flimsy like a Konami mat.
Yeah, you pay like I think like a $45 or something
like
that.
It's a $30 entry. For $5 extra you get a mat.
For $5 extra you get a mat, and why wouldn't you?
This mat's basically worth the tournament entry.
It really is, and it's a very, very cool mat. Like before, they've had like other mats that haven't really been that good, but I think now, you know, this Electromite mat.
This is a deck profile. Let's not make this a mat review.
True that. We should put a skip to 3 minutes for the deck profile. Whatever.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, let's get started. So today we have a Blue Eyes deck profile picked up directly from there. We got some nice jump Blue Eyes. Anything you want to say before we get into it?
You're a third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate deck, Yugi.
All right. With that being said.
Okay, please don't crucify me in the comments, guys. I'm sorry. I'm kind of hyper right now.
That he is. He has just been up for a 12-hour day.
Yeah.
Gaming and doing what Dark Magic Ian does.
Just plays Yu-Gi-Oh! Memes on people.
That's right. The king of memes with good old...
Machine Lord that I just picked up from the man behind the camera.
The Mermail Master. He's got to run that card at least one time. Otherwise,
I'm going to do it. You know I'm going to do it.
Absolutely.
Let's get right into it.
Let's do it.
So, you got to play your 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons. It's a Blue Eyes deck. Like nice Father Jose would say, Blue Eyes is a staple. You have to run it at 3.
Bingo!
Yeah, shout out to Father Jose. Fudgems. These are also, fun fact, these are also Jump Blue Eyes.
Yeah, and not the first Jump Blue Eyes, believe it or not.
It's like the most recent Jump Blue Eyes.
Most recent Jump Blue Eyes. Very, very cool art. Kazuki Takahashi actually has another art coming out, I think, that features Kaiba on.
I'm going to pick those up. I don't care how much they are. I'm going to pick up a playset of those when it comes out.
Dark Magic Ian's about to mortgage his folks' house to do it, so watch out. Those Blue Eyes are going to be in his possession no matter what.
And then, if you look at it really close at the flavor text, it's like not like italicized.
Yeah. Oh, it kind of is.
But it's not like as italicized. It's like big flavor text.
Big flavor text, okay.
If I had a regular Blue Eyes, I'd show
it. But, as Kaiba said on the Kaiba collection, power. It's what this game is all about. Or power is what this game is all about. But
that's why I'm playing Blue Eyes.
Then again, Kaiba was the person who went back in time to, spoilers, sorry, to meet the Pharaoh and decided that when he got there, he wasn't going to challenge the Pharaoh in a game of wits. He wasn't going to challenge
him
the
a card
Pharaoh.
game.
He's like, I'm going to play some trading cards with you.
That's true. All right, let's keep going with the deck profile.
Yes.
So there's 3 blue eyes.
3 blue eyes.
Let's not go on tangents anymore. So we have 3 blue eyes alternative. This card is hard as fuck to come by for some reason.
Very, very expensive. Like, it's like 25 or 30 bucks.
Those cards are really easy to special. It's like a free special summon. You got to play 3 of this in a blue eyes deck.
Yep.
Reveal blue eyes, special summon it, pop a monster. Pretty self-explanatory. Very, very good card.
I picked up my copies from Asolino Neto, and then I traded them to Cyframe NG, or gave them to Cyframe NG.
Feels bad, man.
I don't care.
Then we got
He gave me a Dark Magician deck for it, so.
exactly. That's a good deal. And then the last big dragons we run are just 2 Dragon Spirit of White because I heard Banishing Back Row is pretty good.
Really?
Yeah, I heard it's pretty good.
Okay.
Banish the spell trap.
Yeah.
Hit that reincarnation. They chain it's gonna get banished anyway.
Someone deserves to banish your Noble Knights.
No. don't do that to the Noble Knights, man. Then we have 3 of this stone, and then 3 of the other stone.
Oh, doesn't it feel great to be stoned?
I would not know. This is the better.
I was
one
making
of
a
the
joke.
Two. I know. I'm also joking, but like this is like the new tuner that came out whatever long ago.
2015.
For those who don't know,
It's 2 years old.
this is a good card. It basically when it's sent to the grave, you can summon a blue.
And then
dragon
Whitestone is
monster.
mandatory for those who do not know, so.
You need to play this as at 1. I wouldn't play anymore. No more. No, I wouldn't play 2 or 3. 1 is the perfect number. So notice I actually got a first ed super.
Yeah, I did notice that. Max rarity right there. Very, very cool card.
Then we have.
Did you buy that from the energy as well?
I did,
or
yeah.
you? Nice.
Then
How
we
much
have,
was it?
It was like $3.
Oh, that's not terrible, but.
Then we have
Still not.
3 sages. Searches out your tuners, and then the maiden.
Oh, a lot of people do not run Maiden in the deck, but she has an interesting.
This is I just play this to stall for time. Like if I brick or if I don't have like blue eyes in my hand, I just summon maiden. I just sit on her and hope for the best.
Blue
or
eyes
if I open sage maiden, I just get 2 blue eyes on the field for free.
Guys, before you flame them for running the Maiden, I think Blue Eyes is a very brick dot deck. So I used to be a Blue Eyes player myself, but for anyone who is playing Blue Eyes, if they have specific ways that can prevent themselves from bricking, I say go for it, no matter what it is.
This is just in here to stall, basically.
Yeah,
Or if I
okay.
open sage with it, it's
All right, cool.
pretty good. Then we have this is a new card that came out in the Legendary Collection Kyber. 1 copy of the King of D.
Oh yeah, don't you love that D?
This card is insane. Basically, you pitch a spell trap to add either Melody of Awakening Dragon, Flute of Summoning Dragon, or Dragon Revival Rhapsody from your deck to your hand. And he counts as Lord of D while on the field. So if you have if you play Flute, a lot of Blue Eyes players don't play Flute, but like fun fact, if you play Flute of Summoning Dragon in your deck and you summon this and search it, you can summon two dragons out of your hand because he counts as Lord of D.
Dang.
It's a pretty good card. And then last monster run is just 2 effect veilers. It's searchable off of Sage.
Yep. Nice, good old oldie but goodie for the hand traps.
True. Then for that's all the monsters. It's 19, I believe. Spells, we have 3 Melody.
Pretty self-explanatory.
Just ditch a card, search out your guys. You got to play 3 of this. You want to see it in your opening hand. Plus, this deck is kind of bricky, so this helps unbrick your hands. We're honest on this channel.
Yep. Blue Eyes in general is, if you're running Blue Eyes, like
You got to play 3 Melody.
You're bricking many
Brick
games.
Eyes.
Brick Eyes, White Dragon.
Then we have some draw card. We have 3 trade in.
Yep.
2 neg 9. I'm just kidding. And then 1 card of consonants.
Nice, super rare first ed.
These are like for your blue eyes. You have half of them are level 8s. This is just a generic +1 that can be put in any deck, and then this just gets your tuners out of your hand.
All right, let's keep the good times rolling.
Then we have the best, in my opinion, the best piece of support the Dragons have ever gotten. Return of the Dragon Lords.
Yes, very, very good card.
In my opinion, this is the best piece of Dragon support ever made. It just summons a level 7 or 8 dragon out of your graveyard, and you can basically save your dragons from destruction with this. So, like, if you have this in your grave and you summon an alternative, and they try to strike it, you can just banish this instead.
Yeah, that's actually what I was going to mention. Is like this is just insane for that kind of stuff. Is it's ruled so that you can actually banish it if they strike.
And then I think he still hits the field. I'm not positive though.
He will. He hits the field.
Exactly. So this is made
because you negate the summon, and if you do, you destroy
the card, and then this saves from destruction.
Yeah.
So bottom line, this card is incredible.
Yeah, summon has a field, reborn, and a protection.
And then we have 2 dragon shrines, to pitch your
your
dragons to grave. You usually want to send like a blue eyes or a dragon spirit and like a white stone.
And another thing that I mention as well, that I always like to mention, is the way that Dragon Trion has always been worded, where it's send one dragon type monster from your deck to the grave, and then if that monster is a normal monster in the graveyard, which is key. You send
Because Dragon Spirit of White counts as a normal monster while in the graveyard.
yeah, and the same with the Gemini Red Eyes and stuff. They count.
This
as
is
normal
really
monsters.
good in Blue Eyes and Red Eyes decks.
Yeah. So the way that they worded this was very, very well, and so this is, I think, a very rare instance where you see Konami actually thinking about the possible utilizations of their cards before they sort of make their.
This is like Gravekeeper's Stell. Like, it's 3 is too many, 1 isn't enough, 2 is the perfect number.
to the perfect number. Yeah. Okay.
And then the next card we run is another new card from Legendary Collected Kaiba, and that is 2 Dragon Revival Rhapsody.
I've seen people go between many different numbers, anywhere from 2 to 0. Why do you like 2?
It's searchable. It's like one of those cards, like, it's searchable by King of D. And then, like, if you draw it or top deck it, it can be really sacky.
Nice. Okay.
The only downside it has is your opponent doesn't take damage to turn the
Yeah.
But usually you're gonna use the 2 dragons you make to either make a rank 8 or a level 9.
Okay. Cool. I've seen actually people sometimes running Invoked Blue Eyes because you can also activate Rhapsody.
You guys get Rhapsody if you have like Alistair
Any
on board.
spellcaster. Yeah, so Rhapsody and Alistair.
It's pretty good synergy in my opinion. 2 Twin Twisters. I don't like back row.
Nobody likes back row.
This deck literally dies to back row. So just play 2 Twin Twisters to get rid of like the pesky strikes or the mirror forces or random shit that you don't want to run into.
Yeah. Language. Just kidding. All
Now
right.
on your Christian YouTube channel, bro.
I'm not even Christian. Or maybe I am. Maybe I'm not.
And then for 1-0s we have Sack Charge.
Yep.
Reborn the monster, and then board wipes. Board wipes are pretty good.
I'll still say, no matter what, I'm still glad Monster Reborn is back.
This card is. I feel like this card is a balanced card. Like
It's balanced and it's fair right now because
it is.
there's so much.
These
recursion
two are
going on.
actually back in the day they were ridiculously broken, but now they're actually relatively balanced.
And I like the way that the game is.
This card needs to get banned. I'm sorry, this card needs to get banned ASAP.
I think it's good at 1 because it's very much a tempo card, but I feel like the battle phase restriction.
The reason with this is like if you're playing against like a Goki guy and he makes the extra link and then you break the extra link by like you get rid of his like 2 extra monster zones and then you wipe his board, he just top decks his soul charge.
If the decks get more degenerate, it might need to go the way of Maxi, which was, in my opinion, very much a fair card that did.
But like the more degenerate decks came out.
More degenerate decks came out that.
But like back in like Zoo
made
format
it
when Maxi got banned,
deserved its ban.
If like a Zoo player Maxied in a Zoo mirror match, if you Maxied a Zoo player, you're gonna win that game pretty much because like it stops their turn, and then you can feel free to pop off on your turn.
Yeah, exactly. They don't want to keep you drawing. It's a very fair card that was ultimately degenerate enough.
More decks come out this
That
card
makes Soul
broken.
Charge ultimately too degenerate, despite
Then it
the
has
fact
to
that
go.
it is fairly fair. Then it has to go.
Those
yeah.
are the
Good
main
one.
deck. I believe
All
it's
right,
40 cards.
excellent. Moving on to the extra.
Extra deck we have 1 Sky Striker Ace Shizuku.
Haha, get it? Because her name is Shizuku.
This is my field center.
Nice. Okay.
And then for synchros we have 2 Spirit Dragons.
Yeah, pretty.
This card's incredible. We have 1 Azure Eyes to one
Nice.
of your tag out targets. You have your Azure Eyes. 1 Moonlight. 1 Michael. These are like your tag out targets for these.
Yep.
Then for other generic synchros we have Crystal Wing. We can make this with like a Moonlight and a stone or Michael and a stone.
Yep.
And then we have Cloud Castle for there's a combo.
Your VFD plays.
Yeah, I'm playing for True King of All Calamities, which I'm playing in my extra deck.
Yep.
Then for rank 8, we have Hope Harbinger negates spells, and then we have its brother, which negates monsters.
Yep.
If you notice, their stats are reversed.
Yeah, I did notice that. Hope Harbinger and Galaxy Photon Lord.
And then we have Heliopolis. This is just spot removal.
Yeah, the Dark Magic Ian pulled from the Galactic Overlord.
Yeah, I actually pulled this from the Galactic Overlord pack. It was crazy. And then we have the Galaxy package of Cypher, Blade, and Dark Matter.
All 3 very good cards.
These cards are incredible.
Dark Matter is especially good. As you guys know, I ran Dark Matter in my old Blue Eyes deck before Lynx came out. Because you can mill your Spirit Dragons and your other stuff. You can mill Spirit Dragons and then both
And then
stones.
you banish 3 cards out of your opponent's grave.
Banish three cards out of your opponent's deck.
Back before
then
Lynx, you could like
Search the
Cypher.
Blue Eyes Specialist Spirit
Like
from the deck,
back
and
with
then be
Lynx, you
able to
could like
tag out your
Cypher
Blue Eyes
a
and summon it.
Xyz monster, it becomes a Galaxy Eyes, and you can just put a Dark Matter on top of it.
Yeah,
But that doesn't work anymore.
pretty dang awesome. All right.
Unfortunately, because Master Rule 4 happened. And then we have, you know, Big Daddy, King of all
course.
calamities. This card can win games if you summon it at the right time.
Yeah.
It's just it's a powerhouse. And then we have one hit potion again as my Link monster.
Nice. All right. And that is it for the deck profile. Sorry this one went a little bit long, but it was we were having a good time talking about all sorts of stuff. If you guys like the video, please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe on the Team Time Riders YouTube channel. Any shout-outs you want to give, anything you want to say?
Nah.
All right, guys. Well, thanks so much for watching. As always, please remember to like, comment, subscribe on the YouTube channel, and we'll catch you guys next time. This has been the Team Time Riders YouTube channel with the Mermail Master and Dark Magic Ian, and we're signing out. Take you guys next time. Peace.